Thank you for coming today. Can I get a show of hands of everyone here who's currently in a relationship? Thank you. Now, I would like you to imagine, or maybe think back to the last time that you were at a party and your partner was not with you, and someone cute from across the room locks eyes with you, and they smile, and your heart flutters a little. Oh no, what do you do in that situation, right? Now, what previous research has told us is that finding somebody else attractive when you're in a relationship is very common. But at the same time, our brains have mechanisms to protect our relationships from outside threat. So for example, we will tend to rate the attractiveness of the opposite sex lower as compared to our single friends. We will also tend to pay them less attention. And even when we do pay them attention, our recall of their attractiveness is actually less accurate as compared to our single friends. And all of these are ways by which we protect our relationships from outside threat. But what happens if the outside threat is not a stranger at a party? No one has previously looked at if the threat to your relationship is someone that is consistently in your life, or a more long-standing threat to your relationship. And that's what I sought to find out. I asked over 750 adults about an experience of attraction they had while they were in a relationship with someone who was not their partners. And the behaviors that they told me they engaged in fall under three broad categories. The first of which, proactive avoidance, includes things like, I deleted this person from my phone. Enhancing the relationship. So for example, I bought a present for my partner. The third of which, managing the threat, includes behaviors like, I told myself the negative consequences of cheating on my partner. And behaviors like these were endorsed by over 9 in 10 of my participants, which indicates that the majority of us are motivated and engaged in trying to protect our relationships from infidelity. What was even more interesting were the people who used more of these behaviors compared to the rest of the sample. So I found that those who were more sexually permissive, those who have more exes, those who are more flirtatious towards the opposite sex, and those who found themselves in episodes of reciprocal attraction, that is, the other person was also interested in them back, tended to use more of these behaviors compared to the rest of the sample. And this shows us that there is a sensitivity to the level of relationship threat that one can perceive, and they amp up their efforts to protect their relationships likewise. Now you might ask me, this is very interesting, but why should I know? What should I do with this information about monogamy payments? Well, we know that relationships are very important for our well-beings. On the other hand, we also know that attraction to people who are not our partners and infidelity, by extension, are quite common. By knowing more about how we protect our relationships, we can learn to better strengthen them and increase our own well-being in the process. Thank you very much.